if I've done something wrong. You don't treat me the same no more. Should've changed from good to poor. Your moms don't speak no more. Let me know if you don't want me no more. I grab my things and straight hit the door. Never hear from a city no more. Ain't no excuses, how we gon' do this? There's nothing to it, just be on some real shit. Cause I understand it, if that's how you want it. All you gotta do is let me know, baby. Yeah.
Baby, let me know what's going on.
Things ain't the same, no. No, no, no. Let me know.
Baby, let me know what's going on.
Things ain't the same, no more. I've never seen you this way before. I thought we talked about this from the jump. I thought you loved me, I guess I was wrong. Our relationship is gone out the door. So stop running, girl, let me know. I can find me another home. And there's one thing that's for sure. I can take this here no more.
Baby, let me know what's going on.
Things ain't the same, no more. Baby, let me know.
Baby, let me know what's going on.
Things ain't the same no more.
But you look like you're at CNN studios today, man. You're like perfectly lit.
Cribs, yeah, I got it all together. But yeah, the video, as you was talking about, we did last year at the Parlor. Shout out to brother Jermaine Holmes and the alums. He's Red, you know what I'm saying, RL. They came through, and yeah, it was really cool. It was a really cool moment. We're thankful that we had the opportunity to record at the legendary Parlor studio with Bassy, and we basically the track was from Jermaine Holmes. He does, you know, a lot of like remixes, and the original composition was from Jay Dilla. And we just took it and made, you know, we played a live version and we added our own. And also shout out to Professor, what was it, the horns that rapped with us?
Yeah, the Naughty Professor horns.
Naughty Professors, woo! So, yeah, I just wanted to give a shout out to Jermaine Holmes. He's a part of the Vanguard, which is D'Angelo's, you know, that was his situation for the project he put out. And Jermaine Holmes is very talented. You know, he's in the East Coast, and my prayers, I'm always praying for my East Coast family, you know what I'm saying? Because I know they got hit pretty hard with you know, with COVID-19. And yeah, so my prayers is to them, and my prayers is to everybody, you know, during these times. And we're just trying to, you know, use our technology to show positivity Bob, you just do your Googles on Bassy. Bob, like my whole, you know what I'm saying? Bob, he's going to forever look like he's 20, but you know what I'm saying?
Oh.
But in the 90s, he mixed legendary records that I was a fan of, like Juicy. A lot of the Biggie, a lot of that 90s Bad Boy. Just do your Googles and it's just a legendary, I know you're going to probably ask the question of how we got together, but
I'm gonna slip the cash, Daru, into the side of my phone here.
Okay.
Or actually, I'm just gonna Venmo you the payment for that shout out. Thank you.
Yeah, this is. I'm thankful to be friends with Bassy Bob. Like, he's so many legendary records. If you just look at his resume, and I'm thankful. It's a good story on how we met, and we'll talk about that, I guess, at some point.
Like talking about Dilla, let's talk about Slum Village and T3 and how this incredible sort of. Weren't you just first starting to get to know Jermaine Holmes when you did this thing last year at Jazz Fest?
No, I've been knowing Jermaine Holmes for some years now, and I met him through our mutual friend Marcus Machado, guitarist from New York, and Marcus brought Jermaine out to Broadway. We were playing a summer stage. Some of them was playing in Brooklyn outside, and Marcus brought Jermaine in. I remember meeting Jermaine through my brother Chris Dave. I went to see D'Angelo and the Vanguard perform in Jersey when that record came out, and that's when I met Jermaine. I forgot it was through Chris Dave, and I met everybody but D. But I met him then, and then I thought he had a cool vibe. And then my first time performing with him was literally like a month later, when Marcus brought him in, and then I remember when we started the band, the Soul Brothers with Pete Rock, Jermaine was like, "Yo, I want to get down," so. I made some calls and I just told Jermaine to show up. Jermaine showed up, and he made a good impression on Pete. And now he's a part of the Soul Brothers band. But yeah, that's how we met. We met originally through Chris Dave.
Yeah. That's amazing.
Shout out to Chris Dave.
Shout out to Chris Daddy Dave.
Yeah.
So you told me that you kind of started talking to Daru around the time that we did the Let Me Know collaboration about doing something together, like actually creating a band together. So can you set up this video for us a little bit about what this project is?
Yeah, so basically Jermaine Holmes, like I said, he has a catalog of beats and just stuff that he's put vocals on, beats, and ideal that he was bringing, that he was looking for content to record at the Parlor Studio. He's looking for artists, and he hit me up, and I gave him a couple of scenarios, options, and one of the scenarios it didn't work out. But then this other scenario, because we were trying to do something with Bobby Sparks. You know what I'm saying? But Bobby,
and now you're talking about doing something with Bobby again.
Yeah, exactly. Actually, we got Bobby on his record, but we originally wanted Bobby Sparks and Jermaine, because I wanted to do something different. So Bobby was coming in out on this one, but so I just told Bassy, just let me and Jermaine. Jermaine had an idea, like, I want to bring my cousins in, his talented vocalist, which is the Lumsies, RL, amazing vocalist. He sung, with D'Angelo, and also Red, who's a part of the Vanguard. He brought them in, and he was like, we all, came down there, and we did the session, and we recorded the video, and afterwards, me and Jermaine, we stayed in contact, and basically, Jermaine, he's a producer, and he would start posting his beats on Instagram. And my brother T3 from Slum Village, y'all know who T3 is. He's the last original member of the Slum Village, the legendary group that Dilla was in. T3 got excited. He was picking beats and told Jermaine, "Yo, send me that." Then Jermaine told me that T3 was asking for beats. I was like, "Yo, we should just make a project out of it." And then hit up T3. We got on a three-way, and T3 was with it, and Jermaine was with it, and we just started sending stuff via email from last year during this time.
It's incredible.
I want to talk about my history with T3. As y'all know, Jay Dilla transitioned in 2006. And Slum Village, they were, looking to turn a different chapter. So in 2000, at the end of 2006, they wanted to add a live band to the scenario. And a good friend of mine, Ab, he was the music director. Slum only had a keyboard, and sometimes DJ Dez would play percussion, but they wanted to start playing some Essence Fest and certain festivals that you need a live band. And Ab, I got the recommendation to come in and be Slum Village drummer at the end of 2006. And our first show was at then, and we've played many shows.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so we got history, and we've always stayed in touch. I actually had the opportunity to play drums on a couple Slum Village tracks. One from their last album, Yes, and we're actually going to give y'all a teaser today from one of the tracks that me, T3, and Jermaine, our collaboration. We finally figured out a name, y'all. Finally got a name. But the name of this track, are you ready for that yet?
I'm checking with my Monsignor in the control room. He's giving me the thumbs up. I think we're ready for the premiere, man. Why don't you set it up?
All right, so basically the name of this track is called First Glimpse. And I want to let y'all know all these tracks are produced by Jermaine Holmes. Amazing producer, but it's a collaboration. I'm playing live drums on everything. And then we got our brother Bobby Sparks. We were able to get him to come and add some layers on this. Yep. So it still worked out. Shout out to Bobby Sparks.
Shout out to Bobby. What's up, Bobby?
Franklin. I mean, he's a legendary, amazing artist, keyboardist. So we got him on the record. This is called First Glimpse, and it's the first single. And we got a mix. We had the pleasure and honor of having our brother Bassy Bob. I only trust a few people with my drums and mix.
I'm so grateful, man.
And I knew
grateful.
I knew who to get it to.
And you're so patient with the process too, man. You always send me the reference track, and you're like, bro, you don't quite got it yet. It's good.
we need that knock, brother. So
yeah, exactly.
But Bassy is one of the only few people that I've known through my career where he's an artist. You can give him your session, and he's going to think of how to add colors. That's what I like about Bob, because you don't have to tell him much. He hears and he's like, oh, I know exactly what to add. And then he only gives it to us. We previewed and we just give a couple notes, and that's it. And what I like about Bob is the customer service. Some engineers, you call them, you can't get them on the phone, you know what I'm saying? Or you don't hear from them for weeks. But basically, he's a legendary producer, and he still makes time for his clients. And we're appreciative to that. Customer service, good customer service.
That's something worth having a whole show about, customer service.
It's just like, come on, you know what I'm saying? Waiting, but yeah, the first track is called.
Just tell me a little bit, Daru, like how this track came about.
So basically, T3. I wish T3 can jump on the line. I hope he's tuned in, but I think T3. He's as y'all know, T3 came up with a lot of the concepts and hooks for Slum Village. So he's good at that, and that was his. I think that was his title, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm wrong, it might have been Jermaine, but I think it was T3. It's crazy how we was doing this, because we were trying to figure out, because we was doing it virtually, so we didn't know if we wanted Jermaine to sing first and then T3 lay a verse. It's crazy how we did it. So I think T3 laid a vocal idea. No, wait a minute. I can't remember. Anyway, it all came together in the end.
I mean, now T3 opens up the song, and then T3 is followed by Jermaine doing the hook at like around a minute or something. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, and so this is called The Glimpse.
First glimpse. And we're only going to give y'all a tease, because it's mixed, but we want to save it so we can really get it to y'all properly.
And drop the video and all of that. So Jackson, we're gonna go to like a minute 30, a minute 45 till Jermaine finishes his hook. You just fade it out.
Somebody just texted me and told me that the sound is not working on the. Oh, they must be trying to do it on IG. They gotta go to Facebook.
Yeah. You just gotta.
Facebook.
Yeah, you just gotta send them the Facebook link.
Okay.
Or just. Just tell them to search Bassy Bob Presents Live on Facebook.
You know what I'll do while y'all playing this song? I'm gonna text them back. But yeah, you can go ahead.
Right on.
We just gonna give y'all a teaser, just little sprinkles.
Okay,
shout
awesome.
Out Jermaine Holmes, T3. Yep.
So yeah, this is Jermaine Holmes, T3, Daru Jones,
Bobby Sparks. Featuring Bobby Sparks.
Yeah, featuring Bobby Sparks. There you go.
Yeah.
Had a little flavor, but I put a dash on it. It only took a moment, but I put a smash on it. You know she got the glow with the swollen back on her. Gave him common courtesy, they wanna fast forward. Certified when I set my sights on it. Baby, take a seat in bed, witness my performances. The thrillers, man, the illest, man, I put a cast on it. It's like I'm just playing, ain't no need to harp on it. I might get some grab the lights and get the heart going. You might wanna stay tonight, I roll my dice on it. The way I get it going, yo, I'm so precise on it. Seducing my opponent, she can pay the price for it. Less than the lights and get a nice vibe going. This Henny on the ice got me bonafide choosing. I'm kinda nice, peep the movement. Live from the DS, that raw shit, exclusive.
Since first glimpse, I'm on it.
I ain't frontin', I want it.
And I just wanna thank you.
Thank you for falling through for a few, revealing the workings of you.
I laid it down,
Laid it down, went to town.
caught her rockin' at a show.
Woo.
Yeah, sorry, my buds be dying. I had to give them a little charge. This shit is banging, guys.
Dang.
Oh my
son.
god, this sounds so fucking good.
Wow.
Oh,
Yo.
oh man.
Basically put
Oh,
that
shit.
knock on it. That knock.
Oh,